off with, I won't just say, draw every day, don't be too harsh on yourself. Insert something here that all these types of videos say but don't actually help you draw practically. Yeah, I get it, they don't actually really help you much, but with that said, I'm here to present to you my top 10 tips and tricks to draw better that aren't those don't be too harsh on yourself ones. So yeah, these practical ones, some of them are mental ones. So yeah. Number 10. Use references for poses or anything art related. References are something so helpful to drawing, in my opinion, of course. References are images or real life things or people that the artist used to, well, create art. Now, I do a lot of comic style art, and so I have a lot of action references. This greatly helps me to draw, as you can see in the video. Number 9. Don't rush the art. Yeah, I know the feeling of just wanting to finish your art quickly. Sometimes I'm a hypocrite and I speedrun my own art because I'm so excited to see the end result. But this leads to bad art, terrible, messy, rushed, and messy art. Art takes time, it can't be rushed. Unless you're that kind of artist, speedrunners, I'm looking at you. Number 8. Always plan out and draw the basics before going into detail. Basics are important everywhere, not just in art. This gives us an idea on what the end result will look like, after detail is added of course. Basics are also the way that we can see if that's what we want our end result to look like. I often find myself doing the basics for a long time of period as I want my art to be perfect. Perfect. Number 7. Foreshortening for dynamic poses. Now, this is something harder to learn and apply to art. Now, I know what it is, but I can't explain it so well, so I'll let Google do it. Okay, let's hope you read that. Okay. Anyways, this YouTuber, he does a really good tutorial and shows great tips for this. The technique that he uses for foreshortening is so good that I'm actually going to put his video to this in the link in the description below. So yeah, that really helps to improve dynamic poses and such. Number 6. The fine liner trick. Now, this is more for graffiti and comic styles of art, and this is something that I found through my journey of art. So I'll basically explain what it is. So basically, what it is, it's thickening the outer lines or the exterior of the art, making and allowing the detail lines or the interior lines to seem thinner, and that makes more detail to the art. Like, it looks like it has more detail. It's so hard to explain that I really should just show you guys, like, the examples, like I'm drawing here. I know that the art is bad, I was speeding it, okay? So basically it ends up looking like the drawing that's on screen now. Yeah, you can see the thickness. Number 5, practicing the color scheme. So I've came across many times where I wasn't sure what colors to make my characters, and so I used my scanner and printer to copy my work. Yes, I do know that not everybody has access to a printer and scanner, but just let me continue, I'll get to that soon. So what I did with my blank copy was color it with little detail and tested out the colors that I'd use for my final copy. You can see that in the video too. Now, like I said before, if you don't have a printer or scanner, that's why we do very, very, very rough copies, very quick sketches of your drawing and test the colors there. So, yeah, that's how that works. Number 4, do not compare your art to others. Let's be real, nobody actually ever starts out that good. Not even Leo da Vinci or Jazza started out as the best of the best. Or, like, they had practice, they had time, they poured their heart and souls into that. They stuffed days, hours, even years of their life just to get better. You need to know that nobody in the world, nobody that has ever lived, starts out that good. It's all practice. You can't compare yourself to somebody else thinking your art is terrible, because you may have less experience than them, whilst they might have been doing this for their entire life. Do not compare yourself to other artists. You just get better as you continue going. Number 3, never do one line for basics. Be rough. Do not try and be clean with your basics. You're gonna make mistakes, and a rougher sketch helps you to shape and mold the basics. In my opinion, of course. It's a basic sketch of the final copy. You can be rough. Of course you're gonna clean it up when you're gonna add detail and you're gonna finalize it. So be rough at first and then clean your art up. Number 2, find and choose your style. There are many styles of art: comic, manga, realism, impressionism, cartoonism, and many more. People need to find the type of art they like and feel like they could be good at. And of course, you can always choose more than one style. For me, personally, I like comic art and realism, but that's just me. Other people in the world, they might like cartoonism and impressionism, whilst others might just like realism on their own. Literally, the art world is up for you to decide. You can choose what you want to learn and get better at. Number 1, if bored while drawing, just get entertained, stupid. Okay, that came off really harsh. You're not stupid. Put the knife down, Jimmy. Yeah, number 1 is just don't be bored. If you're bored, your art's bored. Don't let your art be bored. Entertain yourself, or get somebody else to do that for you whilst you draw. I typically watch those terrible My Story animated videos when I draw. They're so bad, they're actually entertaining. I keep thinking to myself, that's not real, because the insert animation here gets me thinking, yeah? Okay, I'll stop my rambling. So, yeah, that brings us to the end of my video, and if you thought this video was entertaining and helpful, if you could, make sure to like this video and subscribe so I can take over the art community.
No, I won't, because I'm just a 13-year-old doing YouTube videos on this using Windows Live Movie Maker. Of course, I won't be taking over YouTube anytime soon.
Anyways, if I was too annoying for you, or this video didn't help you at all, please leave some constructive criticism and maybe a dislike. But okay, anyways, that's it for today. I'll see you guys later with the next vid about probably next month, because you know I don't upload much.
Subscribe and that'll change.